Hi, everybody. How are you today?
Hi everyone.
Hey, Perry.
What's up? What's up?
Me and Perry, I feel, let me speak for myself. I am operating on fumes. Like I could
Yeah.
fall asleep sitting up right now. I mean, we worked so late into the night. If people only knew. But I wanted to also touch on two other subjects. One is you guys know that recently I've been running into some trouble with fellow bloggers, people accusing me of things. These people I don't even know, of not
Mhm.
letting them on my panel or not shouting them out. And they just started a smear campaign against me. And you guys have been 100% supportive.
Supportive. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very supportive. I really appreciate it. But someone went a little step further. Her name is Tranil, and she sent me $200. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Did you know, Perry? How did she even get my P.O. box?
Well, they hit me up on the hotline.
Oh, okay. Well, Tranil, that is so, 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 so sweet. And I deeply appreciate it. This last smear campaign has really taken a toll on me more than I have admitted on camera. But it's very hard when you are subject of an attack, especially one that you don't even I feel
Mhm.
like I didn't do anything. I don't know these
Right.
people. And
Right.
so it's been very, very hard on me. So the support has been overwhelming. And Trinil, just to take that extra step, I mean, I was blown away. I really, really, really deeply appreciate it. Now, let me move on before I start crying because it was very, very sweet. Okay. Also, I wanted to send what prayers. I want to send prayers out to one of our subscribers, Robin George. Her husband's going in surgery for lung cancer. Now,
Yeah.
you
Today
guys,
he had surgery. Well, yeah, he was in surgery today. Yeah.
he was in surgery today for lung
Hmm.
cancer. You guys know that that runs in my family. It takes a toll on you. It's just very hard. I think I have right now two people in my family suffering from cancer, and it's just, overwhelming. So, Robin, we're going to send our prayers out to you and
Yep.
hope and your husband. And I've been there. I know what that's like. So, uh, shout out to you. Okay. Star Guy says, Sharrell, we are ride or die. You guys are for you and Perry.
Really are.
These
Yeah.
trolls will do anything for clicks and views. It's really been hard on me, Star Guy. It really has. Just because I don't know. Perry lets things roll off of his shoulders. I'm more internal, and I will why myself to death. Why? I don't know these people. Why? I will why myself to death. Won't I, Perry?
Hmm.
When you really don't think about things. You just. I wish.
Well,
I'm very
I
thankful
think
for you,
about them,
Perry.
Shrell. I just put them in perspective. If you
Well.
some troll bitches, that's what you are.
See, and
That's
then you
all
make
I'm
me
saying.
laugh about it. It's so ridiculous. The costumes you've been wearing is just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Mm.
Anyway, so that's what happened. So I had to say that, and I want to thank everybody. And then I want to send a special thank you out to Perry, because Perry, you're my rock in 31 years. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Don't make me show no emotions. Let's just keep trucking
You
going.
don't show
'Cause I
emotion.
love you too.
No, it's been you've been there by my
Mhm.
side. See, at first when I was doing this by myself, it's harder by yourself. I did, it's very really easy now that I have a partner. So thank you. Remember, I told you get the hell off my channel and go start your own.
You sure did. You told me to just go down and mind my business. Call my friends. You told me to call my friends, remember?
Yeah. Get off my channel. Go
Mhm,
make your own. And
mhm.
so he did, and all they do is party over there. That is a mess. But I really appreciate what you've been doing lately, Perry. And your numbers are looking good over there. You're
It's growing.
35 thou.
Almost 36. I mean,
Oh
just
my God.
saying. I mean, and the only reason I say that because these petty bitches all
Oh,
count.
see, Perry,
The
you always make
10s,
me
the
laugh.
20s, the
Stop.
30s, the 40s. You know what? I almost felt bad because I didn't give people the subs like I didn't come out and say 5,000, 10,000. Thank you. But now I truly appreciate them. And I
Mhm.
apologize for not For overlooking
There's
that.
been times when you have not been on your channel for
For
6
6
damn
months.
months. I don't
Yeah.
even know how people still go over there, but you guys have a ball over there, and I
Mhm.
was over there the last 2 videos, so that was nice, very sweet, and you're funny. So there you go. All right, we got a lot to talk about today, guys. We're going to talk about Peter Thomas. Peter Thomas has a couple things going on. One, so earlier today, I did a still video about Peter going to court for second-degree assault. According to this woman, her name is Sharrell Williams. She said that he put his hands on her neck and squaz. You guys know the word I'm trying to say. He did this to her. She
Yeah.
was drunk. He did it for no reason. He said that they were at his club, Bar One in Baltimore. He said that if that would have happened, people would have pulled out cameras, they would have recorded. And not only that, I have surveillance cameras. Now that makes sense to me. Okay.
Right.
Like we are living in the era of phone cameras everywhere. They pull out their cameras. Police drive up, cameras.
Mhm.
Birthday party, cameras. So
Yep.
Peter Thomas, who I feel is well known, he definitely someone would have took some kind of cameras, but and the surveillance camera didn't catch it. So I was down with Peter. I made a video. I said, it's hard when you have money. Someone in my chat reminded me he doesn't have money. You guys know what I mean. People think Peter has money and he's famous and they come after your money.
Uh-huh.
People put things up. I had to take it all back. Okay, I was getting too personal. I was crying when I was doing the story. I was like, yeah, people you don't even know, putting myself in step back when I got the second piece of information. So it turns out Chanel is a cousin to Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka's wife. That what's the name of their show that they're on? They're on the Waka Flockas. They've been on a lot of TV shows. Deb Antney, who I love, who used to be Nicki Minaj's manager, is Waka's mother. And I would say I'm not starstruck at all. I've met a lot of celebrities in my life. I'm not starstruck at all. But I do have favorites, and Tammy Rivera is one of my favorites. I think she's the prettiest thing I've ever seen, and I like her personality. Now, as far as what does she really act like in her real life, I am aware of there's a television representative Tammy, and then there's the
Mhm.
Tammy, but I
Mhm.
think she's very cool. Well, she came out and said that Peter's a damn lie, that he around her uh, cousin, she might even said nephew. I got to play the tape. Neck and squaz. She said he was
Mm.
hell and that he's a liar. Let me see if I
Damn.
can put this up here. Now I like you, Peter, but now I have to, take pause. I don't think Tammy's the lying type. Let's go ahead and take a listen yourself.
A lot of people are asking me and DMing me about the situation with my niece. I haven't spoke about it or said anything because, out of privacy for her and her respect. But anybody who knows, they know I don't play when it comes to my family. Peter knows that as well. Um, what the moral story is, my niece didn't want me to help her. She didn't want me involved. She didn't want me to help her with the lawyer or the case, anything. What it boils down to is he had Warren Brown as a lawyer. My niece had a state's attorney. That's what happened. That's all it is. He put his hands on her. He choked her. She called me outside the restaurant crying hysterically. My niece is not loud. She's not ghetto. She does not be in no mess. That's not her world. For her to even call me like that and saying that someone and everybody who was in that club saw it. He called around that next morning multiple times trying to apologize and get in contact with her. Like, you did it. Apologize and move on. If it gets to a point where you can't control your liquor and you don't remember what happened and you have to call around and say, oh my God, I don't remember what happened last night. What did I do? I don't remember that happening. That you're that drunk that you can't remember. That's sad. Get some help. Thank God that you had a little money to get you a good lawyer to get you off. But next time it might not go that way. It might go a whole nother way. This ain't Miami. This ain't, Charlotte. You in Baltimore. Get some help. Because it ain't going to be a next time. So thank God you won this case.
Oh, I'm torn because I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe this was a gold digger girl who thought had once been with Peter intimately, and it's a rumor going around saying that he gave her $25,000 for sex. He came out and debunked that. But it's Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka. They
Yeah.
are down to earth, and what reason will she have to lie?
I know, I get it, but I don't know all the people involved though, right? So like being right in the middle, just trying to figure it out. He got off. Look, he's already guilty. Look, he got
I
off.
mean, he
I
got
don't
off.
know.
They said not
And
guilty.
and I know the Rivera chick, like she wasn't there. So the stuff she got came through another person.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, no,
Are
no, no,
these?
no, no, no. Sherelle, I'm only just simply saying I don't know. So it's hard for me to make that judgment call. And like you said, it's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Couldn't we find something somewhere? Perhaps? Like,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
and I'll just say this, let's keep it real. Like when you're around like these reality, so-called stars and stuff,
Hmm.
people just film anything. I'm at Peter's bar. I'm doing this. I'm doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Cameras are there. Any kind of
yeah,
action,
yeah,
shit, you can be in the back alley. Somebody gonna film it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
you know what? And I'm not saying he's right. I ain't saying she's lying. I'm just saying I don't have enough information to make a judgment.
Jade says, y'all keep my ears to the streets. I work for the Postal Service. I've been tuned in for 2.5 years now. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. That is so sweet. Thank you, Jade. I really appreciate it. They did. It's over. The case is done. He got proven not guilty. I feel like she sent him a little threat. Like
Said, hey, it's not
it
Miami.
sounded like a little threat, huh?
Yeah, she said it's not Miami. It's
Right.
not all
But
this. It's Baltimore. That what she said.
yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
damn.
people are
Okay.
saying there's no evidence. Yeah, I really like Tammy though. And I don't see why Tammy has a reason to lie. But you did
Well,
point out a major point. She
yes, sir.
wasn't there.
She wasn't there, right? And like, shit, we all had kids. Kids don't lie and got you amped up. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
For something that didn't happen.
Also, too, with Peter, for this case only, I sided with him because you have to have some kind of evidence, and everybody agrees that the restaurant was crowded. That's one thing they all agreed on. So somebody would have came forward with some kind of tape or
Mhm.
something. So I sided with Peter for this, but I usually don't side with Peter, and I'm gonna get chewed out again. It's something about Peter I don't like,
But that's
and
different. By
it's
his
just something about
personality.
him. Oh,
Yeah.
he's just always in some shit. He's
Right.
always in women's business. And he went on Michelle Alien show, and I think he forgot he said this or something. He said that he did the show Potomac because to give its advertisement for his restaurant. And
Yeah.
he would go back if they asked him to. Well, today now he came out and he was threatening to sue. If I can say, no, watch, listen. He was threatening to sue Mia and Wendy because he
Oh,
said they're,
damn.
yeah, he said they're relying on his name. Take a listen, and then we'll talk about it.
Damn.
I know Peter is always in something. He really is.
Maybe it raises his sales
Just
or
sent me
something.
a
I don't know.
clip. I'm going through a lot of shit right now. But somebody just sent me a clip from the Potomac Housewife reunion show. And Mia is going at it with Wendy. And brother, this is kind of your fault. Because I taped with y'all for 5 minutes promoting a bar in Baltimore and bar in Miami Beach, and you turned that 5 minutes into 9 episodes, and now my name is thrown around on a reunion show when in real life, I don't mess with none of those women, okay? Giselle, Robin, cool people. The rest of them, Wendy, I shot with her one time, 5 minutes. Didn't go out to dinner with her. I didn't have no late night snack with her. She's a married woman. She's very respectful, very honorable. Okay, so for me, for you to be talking about me and me and Wendy getting together is so disrespectful, and it's so thirsty. It's real thirsty for you to do that just to collect that check from Bravo. There's nothing cool about that. Okay, and you can't just use my name like that, because if you use my name like that, I'm gonna have my lawyer get in touch with you guys, and it's gonna be really ugly. Okay, because I do not know any of those women. I never see them outside of my establishment. Okay, and y'all just can't recklessly just throw people's name out there like that, because it actually hurt my business, and that's irresponsible. Please cease and desist.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so he's mad because it was Mia, who's supposed to be a friend of his. Because when he went on Michelle's show, he said he's actually friends with Gordon. So that part is true.
Right.
Mia threw in on her own that he was with Wendy.
Right. Right.
I don't know
care
what
about
made
nobody.
me, huh?
Mia don't care nobody. She don't care about nobody but herself. And that was the most effed up thing that she could have did.
Well, okay.
And
Well,
not so
why
much
was
in,
she-
in the, not so much even in the Peter sense for Wendy to have to
Yeah,
live with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because for him, it just give him publicity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because hey, at the end of the day, I know they said this, but you know what? You wasn't on the reunion, you wasn't part of the show like that, but your name was brung up. So yeah, it can hurt your business or it can raise your business too. It go both
Yeah,
ways.
because now I got to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You've been on this show before, except in Atlanta. You've been on the Real Housewives for years. You know how the game is played. You know how it is. You admitted on Michelle's show that you went on for free publicity. But now you're mad. Do you think it really affected his business?
No.
I
And
don't think so
and do I
either.
think it's a real lawsuit? No. At the
Yeah, he
end,
just
he
wants
said,
them to
yeah,
shut up.
yeah, if you keep it up, and then
Yeah.
well, he just giving himself more pub.
Yeah, yeah.
They said it. We forgot about the reunion. Now he's bringing it back up, just in case you missed this. No, you know what I'm saying, and I can't even say it's dumb business sense. Peter know what he's doing.
Exactly. Exactly. Denise is reminding me he's talking about Wendy and Bravo. Yes, he is. I must have threw Wendy's name in there. He's talking about that. But my point is, no, he's talking to Wendy. No, he's talking to Mia and Bravo, not Wendy. He's talking to Mia, because she said that
Right.
Peter hooked up with Wendy. So here's the thing. I was wondering, well, why is he doing this? He knows how it operates. He was tickled pink when he went on Michelle's show that they mentioned his name. He said, hopefully they'll call him back. He said all of that.
Right.
So what part made him so mad that he has to come out and threaten them? Because basically what he's saying, I don't think he's going to sue him either. But basically what he's saying is, keep my name out your mouth. That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. He said, I'm saying it publicly, but keep talking about me. No. Sharrell, I'm saying it's an art to advertising, right? If he come out and say, yeah, I'm glad she said it, and then people go, oh, no, motherfucker, you lying. If you act like you worried about it and try to, he's basically using it to his advantage, and which, like I said, business-wise, I think is brilliant. He using that show to talk about bar ones, Miami, Baltimore, wherever the hell else, right? It's working. Because right now it's working more than what you think. We talking about it.
but people like Tiffany are saying, no, Mia was being really reckless. She could have damaged Wendy's career, and it probably could affect Peter's career if we're thinking that he's some kind of stank. Okay?
Right.
You're not buying it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I understand that, right? It could have hurt Wendy. Relationship, she's married.
Yeah.
But guys don't get judged the same as women. Let's just keep it real. No, I mean, we don't get judged the same way. So Peter, they're like, well, damn, Peter's a pimp. Peter rolling. He done been with,
where's your translator? What are you talking about, Perry?
Look, I'm saying this, right? In my opinion, it's my true opinion. I don't think nobody thought nothing of
it,
Peter in a damaging way.
Right.
They thought, well, shit, the girl wanted him. That's giving him praise. Damn, all the women want Peter.
Perry,
if it was true. But we know it's not true.
Yeah, I think most people know it was a lie. When she said it, I was like, okay, Mia's going below the belt again.
Mhm.
She
But,
is
yeah.
out of control though. But here's the thing. She turned her back on Jacqueline. She's throwing Peter under the bus. She'll do and say whatever she has to do or say. I won't even say to get camera time. I don't know what's up with all her lies.
It's
But
it's it's the attention, and at this point, she really need a storyline since if Giselle was right and
you're messy.
if they embezzled all that money
Uh-huh.
and they don't frauded the company, now they don't got kicked to the curve, and then they downgraded to rentals. You know,
Yeah.
she had to do something because if Gordon don't make no more money,
Ooh, yeah.
you know, what good is she? If she's not on the show, her ass is kicked
Right.
to the curve. You're gonna have
That's
another stripper.
You're really, really right, Carrie, because she said that they're living off of their savings and what she makes off of the show.
And
This is
savings
going to be
mean,
interesting.
you know what
I
savings mean to me? If you
what?
had a savings, you wouldn't have to steal. Your savings is the stolen money.
Oh my God! Wait a minute,
Just say-
Carrie. You think she's lying about the
okay,
savings?
okay. No. I was putting clarification on the savings.
Uh huh.
Okay, but if you had a savings, why didn't you invest your own savings into all these other projects? Or
Uh
why
huh.
you feel the need to take money from the company?
Mm-hmm.
If it's true,
Yep. Yep.
right? But what I'm saying is, oh, now we just got to live off your savings like you have built this growth of wealth. If you did, you wouldn't have to damn steal. Let's keep this
Yeah.
shit real,
Uh
right?
huh.
So she's bullshitting. If it was a savings, it was the stolen money you stashed.
Uh-huh. Oh, Perry, you called her
Just
out
that.
on that one. You called her out. Oh my God. The girl be lying so much. I don't know how that got past me. If you had a savings, Mia, then you wouldn't have had to steal the money, okay? And
You
that's
trust too
what you
many.
did.
You trust too many people, Sharrell.
No, well, maybe I don't know. But you're right. You broke it down. Mia is lying. They're broke and she really needs this job. And she wasn't voted off because they thought she was fired for what did Giselle call it? Funneling.
Embezzlement.
Embezzlement.
Mhm.
Stealing the money from your your husband's brother over a rental.
And
Make sense.
and she didn't waste no time arguing that she didn't. So that's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
She talked about everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what are the odds they're going to bring Peter back? Because he said if they ask him back, he'll come back. And Peter wants to be on TV. Trust me, he does.
Right. You know what though? And you know what? I know it's some parts of his personality you might not like, but he is still with the group.
Yeah.
Like Chris, Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
All the people.
Yeah.
So Apollo. Remember, people will still bring up Apollo name back up. I'm just saying, look, that man need to get what the hell he need to get. He spent time on the show.
Yeah.
And now he got other avenues. The other girls advertising their candles, they whack ass blogs. Why can't he advertise his damn restaurant? You see what I'm saying? His bar one.
But Peter was trouble. Joe saying, I don't want Peter back. Peter was trouble. Peter knew how to play the game, and we got to keep the show interesting at all times. I wish there was some way they could put him back, like weasel his little ass back onto the show and have Apollo work at the restaurant and they all hang out with G. That would be a good now wouldn't they? And then what would Juan do? Okay, he'd be forced to come out, go to one of these clubs with his girlfriend. It'll be good. Okay, so that we take care of that. Tammy, Peter. Oh, let's talk about Drew Sidora. They announced earlier today, I did a still video on this, that she's getting a divorce from Ralph. So when I was one of the first people to put this video out, I just happened to be up. Has that ever happened to you? Like you're just up at the right time when it first hits the airwaves?
Yeah.
And so they first reported at TMZ that Ralph filed first. And then they corrected it and came back and said, no, it was actually Drew filed her paperwork an hour before Ralph did. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. My concern was, is this real? Is this for a storyline?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, I've since changed my stance.
Okay.
I think it's real.
Okay, thank you.
Do you guys remember Radar Online was the source of the Lisa Vanderpump leaking stories to the press that Radar Online is known for getting stories from cast members. Okay, it's just a known thing. And so now they've come out and said that they're trying to paint Ralph out to be the bad guy. They're saying that he wants 100% of her royalties and half of he doesn't want to pay her anything. He doesn't want to give her half of his money. He says because she makes her own money.
Right. Yeah, I think what he's basically saying is that what he's fighting is for joint custody.
That's what
And
I
he's
said.
fighting to not to have to pay her alimony because he's
Exactly.
saying, look, she make enough money on her damn own, and
Yeah.
I have covered all the expenses throughout this damn relationship. It's her time to get off her ass and do her.
Okay, I don't like the way you're putting that, Perry.
Oh, my
Okay?
bad. Raph, I
First
mean, no, I know I got called out. Raph had texted me that, so I was just saying.
No, but here's the thing. This really trips me out. So he's asking for 100% of her royalties on her music, off of her hit songs. Okay, for the love. No, here, where is it? Where's the name of those songs? He's saying that he was
100%.
Yeah, 100%. He said he was the producer and composer on these songs.
Oh.
And here's the songs. For the Love. Now, Perry, I'm not throwing no shade at Drew. But what hit songs are they talking about?
I have no idea. That what confused me. I'm thinking songs. Last time I seen her.
For the Love and Till the Dawn from the original soundtrack for Step Up last year. Step Up. That's a dance song. But what hit songs are they talking about?
I never.
You want to keep the $20? Is that what he's saying?
Maybe it was it made it somewhere in England. I have no idea. I ain't never heard of that shit.
I never heard of Drew Sidora before the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No, and then they said, well, she been in the movie. I never heard of her. I just knew, seriously, when I seen her, I think when I first came on the show, I'm like, okay, they got a new couple. And then I was like, damn, her mama stayed with him. And then Ralph supposed to had went somewhere, but he was in
to Tampa.
Oh no,
to the beach.
He went to get his freak on at the beach or something. And I was like, damn, this couple really ain't gonna make it because I have seen them talk at the table. You know, I'm like, this couple ain't really gonna make it. And it's not really fake.
Well, so that's what I'm trying to say. So since they came out and he's saying that he wants credit for her hit records and we know there's no hits, so he's fighting over $20. She couldn't be making that damn much off of these songs that we never heard of. So maybe it's real. So you know how when there's a real divorce, you fight over everything. Right. I will fight you over half of this pen.
You'll fight me for a half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No, and so maybe that's what's going on.
You know what, Sharrell? This is what I think too. It's like he had some kind of business that nobody's seen him at work. We don't know what he do, but I
don't know what he does.
He had to be doing something to make money. But businesses go up, businesses come down, and it'll make you feel such a way. You asking me for shit when my business is struggling or whatever. I ain't saying he broke. Now I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
And you making this money to just act giggling and having drinks and having these little events on the goddamn housewife. No, you get to pay for your own shit.
Yeah, that's what makes me think it's real.
And then he's mad too. I had to deal with your damn mother-in-law. I had to deal with your mama. And then I tried to spend time with the kid that's not mine from the guy from prison.
Oh, yeah. This is going to get quite messy. It seems like Drew's very upset. And somebody had to call in and correct TMZ that no, it was me who did it first. I was there an hour before. It seems like they're going to be fighting over every little thing.
That's a serious. You know what though? For real, you know, I had a friend for real. I know, you know him, Sharrell. That when him and his lady wife got in a fight, they'll both go to the courthouse and get a divorce. But he never told me they went the same damn day. Now the drama had to hit. When you went the same day, that means shit. Not only you ready to go, she ready to go too.
Which probably leads to cheating. I'm not trying to just spice up the storyline here, but this seems like it's going to be a contentious fight. Because really, now, with all due respect, I'm not dragging you, Drew. We never heard of you. You couldn't be making that much money off them songs. This feels like anger.
off
And
that little lose weight
I'm
gym
thinking,
she
and
had.
she had a problem with him before looking at other women. Do you remember the secretary that season where she made him fire this secretary or something like that?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
doing that and then going to Tampa to the beach because he was upset. He gives me cheating vibes. Like
Okay, now I get it, right? But what upset him that much that he wanted to go and file? Did she finally get tired of hearing the rumors and firing his assistants because she can't trust them? That she went and laid up with somebody?
no, I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't know. No. I'm just
I don't see.
speculating. I'm saying what would push him to go there unless
Oh, well, he could have
the
fallen in love
assistant,
with somebody else.
that was putting it on him had
You
him
are
in a deep
messy.
trance, and he was like, "Hey, you know what, Drew? I got to go, and I need to go tomorrow. I'm going to file."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Toria. She says Gordon went on Mia's IG and called out Peter. Mia did? Well, what did
Well, we
she
know how that
say?
goes. Another lie.
What? You think Mia's
Well, I
always.
don't know. Mia lie every damn
I want to know what
five
she
words.
said, Toria. When I drop the link, come up. I want to know. I missed it. She called out Peter. Well, she had to because he basically called her a liar. And she can't have that reputation anymore. We've already been calling her a liar all season. This might be good.
If
They're
she
not
would have
setting
had
this up
proof
to.
of them cheating, it'd have been written all over her face.
See,
Trust me,
I've
that
gotten.
shit. I mean, she would have broke out that damn photo of them cheating faster than she slid down that damn stripper pole.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem with me and you. We just get carried away with our imagination. We don't know why these people getting a divorce. We don't know if it's real. I'm adding to the storyline because I'm thinking maybe they can bring Peter on to fight with Mia and Gordon. That would be a good storyline. Child, I don't know what's going on. We up in everybody's business. Hold on. Tori says Gordon called out Peter, not Mia. Gordon called out Peter. Now, that's even more interesting. What? G is cool. I like G.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he does in his bedroom, okay, and that licking the tongue. But I think he's doesn't Perry don't. I can't do that. But I like Gordon. I can't stand Mia. I think Mia's a liar, but I like Gordon, even though he
I
left his
like Gordon
wife
too.
for Mia. Yeah, he's just cool people. I like him. This is interesting.
He could be going through a bad time. He got a stripper on the loose and losing the family business.
Yeah, listen, I would be so mad at Mia. Well, no, he had to condone it. So I don't know. It's a lot going on. Let me get to other stories. What time is it? Oh my goodness. We talk too much.
You talk too much.
I do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Erica Girardi really quickly. So Erica gave an interview to, I think it was TMZ. She was coming out of some store and they were asking her how's filming. This is the first week they started filming. She said it was great. It was being reported that she's getting along good with the cast and blase, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought, well, that makes sense because without her sidekick, she's probably a whole different person. Okay, well, Radar Online, the place that gets their info from the cast, is reporting this differently. They're saying that the women aren't feeling Erica this season and they want to give her a taste of her own medicine. They're going to go after her hard this season. They feel like she doesn't show enough empathy to the victims. They're saying that Garcelle is upset that she kept the $750,000 earrings. Mm-hmm. Just so ridiculous. And they're putting her in the hot seat this season. They're going to have people that are going to refuse to film with her. It's titled Cast Members Plotting Against Erica Jane After Lisa Rinna's Exit. They want her gone.
Yeah, she don't have no more bodyguard. Lisa gone. She on OnlyFans now.
Well, do you really think that? Well, they're saying that Garcelle's still upset with her about the whole thing that happened to her son. She lumped in Diana, she lumped in Lisa, and she lumped in Erica. She thinks they all had something to do with it.
I think that all of them at this point, like I'm saying, she's by herself. Lisa Rinna would ride with her because she was dirty too. Mm-hmm. At this point, Kyle is just an ass licker. So you know how she goes. She gonna bounce. And then what's the girl that's supposed to have PTSD for the fake robbery? What's her name again?
Dorit. Is she in this picture? Yeah, she is on the end.
She's so boring, I forgot her damn name. But that's her.
I like Dorit for some
I
reason.
know. I'm saying well, I don't know if I can say I like her like that. I don't hate her, but she could either be gone. She could be gone for me. I mean,
Well,
for what she brings to the table.
they're saying that Giselle's going to be the ringleader against this campaign to ice out Erica.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this, if this is true, it would make for a good storyline because they did Garcelle wrong. And I don't care what she says, they were dirty and Garcelle did not deserve that. And so if she is not wanting to forgive, I'm going to support her 100%. Like, get rid of the wench, okay? Say you have the flu and you can't film with her today. You guys push her out because what they did last season was so bad. I don't give a damn if Erica leaves. Bring up the victims. Bring up how she's still being shisty and, still not telling the truth. So I think it will make for a good season. All right, I got one more story that I want to add really quickly. I got to hurry up. I talk too much.
Sharrell, can we hold up for a second?
Mm-hmm.
This is Gordon on IG. Let me see.
It's interesting to me that who I thought was my friend, Peter Thomas, can say things like, he doesn't know us like that. I wonder if he didn't know us like that the times when he'd been in our house, eating our food, playing card games, associating with other people, family members and friends of ours. I guess he didn't know us like that when he held our baby girl and was the first man other than myself to hold our baby girl. I guess he didn't know us like that when he's gone on boat rides with us. I guess he didn't know us like that all the times that we spent at his restaurant supporting his business. And certainly I guess he didn't know us like that when he wanted to borrow $60,000 to pay his bills at Bar One. So I don't know why Peter says he don't know us like that. Maybe that's his definition of not knowing us like that. Not knowing us like that when he's attended our kids' parties. So I guess if that means not knowing someone, then I guess that's what Peter's meaning is. And furthermore, to say this has hurt his business. Just a few days ago, I personally spoke to Peter and he said the publicity is actually helping his business. And furthermore, the allegations that he's referencing only came out a couple of days ago. So how could it have hurt his business that quickly? Peter, I guess we don't know you like that.
Who sent you that?
That was Gordon.
I know. Who sent that to you?
CN.
Thank you, Sin. Oh my God. Gordon just put you on blast, Peter. And unfortunately, I'm Team Gordon. He was pissed.
Well, I mean, he sounded like the whole thing is, he called him out for his scamming ways.
Yeah.
That's what it came out to be. You know what?
Well, then
you
what,
know
Peter?
Like
okay.
That, but you knew it like that when you borrowed $60,000. You knew it like that when you held my baby girl. You knew it like that when you had your drunk ass on my fucking yacht.
Your drunk ass on the yacht.
Okay, wow, my God.
He gave Peter, you borrowed $60,000?
Allegedly, we don't know.
And you probably still went to bankruptcy court. I mean, Peter has a record of being broke. Peter, I'm about to turn on you because I'm Team Gordon. I mean, if you wanted publicity, which Perry called out, then you should have picked some other way to do it. You threw your boys under the bus, and now you left
with that statement,
no choice.
With that statement, Gordon just saved me a job. And not to even hear me a lie again. I want to hear Gordon go off.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
You think that this saved Mia's job?
Well, I'm just saying, now I want to hear more of it.
I want to hear more of it.
Yeah.
You got to bring her back, Andy. Unfortunately, she has willed us in, and I want G to lead the way when it comes to exposing Peter. So, Peter, you said you wanted to be back on the show, so congratulations. Don't cry about it later. And did you pay that $60,000 back? I would not. Remember, you didn't even pay. Did you pay Cynthia her $10,000 back? Why are you borrowing money from everybody in town? Is Bar One in Baltimore gone bankrupt yet? Because no offense, no shade, but you do not know how to run a business, Peter. This is going to be good. Let's let the men duke it out this year. I'm tired of the women duking it out. Let's let the men duke it out. Peter, you need to be back on the show. And G, he's not playing. G will protect what's his. He would protect his honor, and you are not going to lie on him. I love it. I love it. That was so good. All right, Perry, before I move on to my next story, Team G or Team Peter? I guess Perry's gone. I'm Team G. I'll take the we need to see G. We do. All right, let me do this last story really quickly, and then I can take some calls, and then we can do a poll because I want to know, are people Team Peter or Team G? I'm Team G. All right. So this just came on in about an hour ago. Travis Scott, you know, the guy that used to date Kylie Jenner, Stormy is his child. They have Kylie and Travis have since broken up. Okay, so Travis Scott, who is in charge of the Astroworld disaster, okay, it's a disaster. Everybody and their mama suing him, has returned to doing these tours, okay? And my son is going to one tomorrow. I am so afraid because they do these big, I said tours, they do these big concerts with thousands of people. I wonder if I can play this.
No, probably
Thousands,
not. I wouldn't
yeah,
try
it might have music.
Don't try it.
Thousands of kids there, no chairs. They all clung together and they dance, and that's how they start smushing each other, and it's just dangerous. It's
smush pit, yeah.
Yeah, Damien's leaving tomorrow to go one.
I know.
Rolling Loud, 3-day event. It's like a modern day Woodstock. I can't tell my son he can't go because he's 19, but these are so dangerous. And I feel that people like Travis Scott cram all these kids in so they could take home a big profit to support you flying around town in a plane. Okay, I think yours is chartered, but we know Kylie owns hers. But anyway, living this big lifestyle, and so you make all this money off these kids, and you shouldn't be touring anymore. Didn't you learn? You should downsize it. But anyway, he was supposed to come on stage as a surprise, and DJ Booth. You guys remember DJ Booth used to work for Wendy Williams before the other DJ came in. I can't think of his name. DJ Booth is a good guy. He's the one that also was at the scene of the crime when Wendy was playing with herself. There's no other way to put it.
And him.
But so he got a new job with Travis Scott. Well, I guess Travis Scott said that it wasn't turned up loud enough, so he started yelling at Booth and acting like a Madonna. Okay, what do they call it? Prima donna.
Yeah.
And then he ends up assaulting, and I'm going to assume that means hitting a engineer. And the police want him for questioning because they could charge him with assault. But so that's what's going on. I picked this story because I just don't like his concerts. I think it's too many people there. You need to lay low and look at you. Look how you're acting at a concert full of children. They don't have seats. They all just stand on a grass area and dance, jump up and down. Then they have a mosh pit up front. These things are dangerous, and I hope my son was fine. But that's what's going on with Travis Scott. He's wanted for questioning, for I'm going to assume punching the engineer and yelling at Booth. But I don't think Booth is going to say anything. This just might blow over. But if it doesn't, I'll be back to talk about it some more. Harry, what are your thoughts with these concerts he keeps giving?
I don't know. I mean,
there's too many.
We looking at it in a different light now because we're old. Because we're old. It's just a hazard. Look what happened at Astroworld. No, I get it. It's a lot of shit probably happened when we was going to concerts.
Yeah.
It's what I'm saying is, nobody want nothing to happen to these people. You know what I'm saying, these kids and stuff. But I mean, you get to go through life. I mean, anything can happen. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I talked to him today about things, you know what I'm saying, but you talk to Damien? At the end of the day, you get to let it go on faith. Yeah.
What did you say to him?
I was just telling him how, he got to be responsible, things not to do, situations not to get himself in. You know what I'm saying? Try to avoid certain things. But he still got to have that. We got to give him that room to grow.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Hey, Denzel.
He's going to another state over.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah, good. We were just talking about my kid. Hi, Anna, your opinion. How are you?
Doing?
Hi, Sharrell. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad you called back.
Let me tell you, I'm so here for G doing the mic drop on him, okay? But I don't believe neither one of them, okay? I believe he just fighting for Mia. That's all. Mia probably put that battery in his back and told him, "You better get up there and protect me." I know that she posted it on her page, so
she did.
Though, can I say this though? Could it be for a possible storyline for both of them?
Probably.
He's trying to keep on the show as long as he can, because you know she ain't had no storyline anyway, and they ain't got no company to run no more. So
yeah, because what reason does Peter have to jump on the mic and start lying, saying that he might sue people? It didn't make sense, because when he was on Michelle's show, he was a whole different person.
He did all that to finish up.
Well, you know, Peter like to run his mouth anyway. I think he the next housewife, baby. They don't go.
You mean Patricia?
No, you know what, Sharrell? I don't like Peter Thomas, but I am so glad he came out in that video. I'm so glad that he clarified that Mia is a liar, which we already know, but I'm glad that he put it out there, because Mia made it seem like she was so close with Peter, that she hanged out with him, that she went to his restaurants. So I'm glad that he got on that live and said, you know what, you a liar, and you are lying when you say I had anything to do with Wendy, and you know what, I might sue your ass. So I am so glad he did that. And like I said, I don't usually like Peter.
Well, he put the video out of him and Mia. I mean, him and Wendy at the table eating, and it wasn't them but some eating. I mean, let's be real. Wendy don't want him. She got her fine specimen of a man, you know.
Right.
So you think that what's Wendy's husband's name? What's his name?
Eddie.
Is it Eddie?
Eddie. You think Eddie looks like Idris Elba?
No.
In my opinion, do you think that?
No, he's not no Idris Elba, but he's a nice tall dark drink though. But I'm just saying,
he got a pretty smile.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Toria, sound off. What do you know about this?
Look, Gordon's telling the truth. Peter, because he said it. See, he's on Michelle's all the time, because I watch her every time she comes live, and I go on her.
Shout out to Michelle, who's my favorite blogger. Michelle ATL is my favorite blogger. Go ahead.
And she always, if you watched her all the years I have, she does bring the receipts, and Peter's on her show all the time.
All the time, yeah.
And he was good friends with them. He just didn't like Mia saying that he slept with Wendy, because Peter's got a really nice lady now that don't go for all that nonsense. And she was the one that was upset by what Mia said.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's what that's about. But I got something else to tell you.
Okay.
Erica Jane. Let me tell you what she did.
What she do?
In filming, she was trying to have Lisa Rinna do these pop-ups. They were at Erica's house filming, and Lisa Rinna just happened to walk by Erica's house.
What?
Well, what happened?
She's trying to do to Lisa what Kyle did to Teddy. Is that what she's doing?
Okay, well, this was the second time that she was filming, and she tried to have Lisa come in there on the filming, and she was pulled in the office by Bravo and the producers, and they said, Rinna is off the show, period. And if she tries it again, she's fired.
Damn.
Good enough for her.
That's embarrassing.
It is. It is.
Oh my! So Bravo is really done with Rinna, right?
They're done. They're done.
Wow.
That's good.
It is good. She took it too far.
Exactly. She's evil.
So what do you think about this article from Radar Online, Toria, saying that the women are going to give her a tough time this year, and they're going to even not want to shoot with her? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's true. And normally I don't believe radar online, but with all the stuff that's surrounding Erica, Erica's got a couple more lawsuits that done came out this week.
Right.
And I mean, what can she possibly bring to the show? Nobody is there now to, that she can kiss her butt like
wait a minute.
Renna did.
You're saying
Renna
it's
was
time for Erica to go? Is this what you're saying?
What does she bring? What she bring to the show?
Nothing.
You're kind of
She's
right.
just flaunting. She's just flaunting her getting makeup done on camera and still wanting to wear the jewelry and things that she got from that marriage right in the victims' faces. I mean, she don't care.
Yeah.
She's got another sugar daddy down in Vegas, so she might be moving there.
Oh,
I heard about this. Yeah.
Think about it, Sharrell.
He keeps flying her down there on private planes, so I wouldn't be surprised if you and Perry be out and run into her one day.
She got a sugar daddy.
Yeah, doesn't he own one of the major hotels? It's not the Wynn, is it?
I'm not sure what hotel he owns, but he is one of them down there.
I can't remember.
Just think about it. She never had a storyline the whole time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but she's also seeing another man because, mind you, she's dating, okay? So she's also seeing another man, which is married.
What?
And
what?
So she dating
she's dating him, and he supposedly is the one that is paying her lawyers.
Oh.
Wait
well,
a
she
minute.
did say she was getting a lot of dick.
Oh,
she did say
oh
that.
wow.
She did say that.
Said that. So wait a minute. She is intentionally going after somebody uber rich. Is this what you're saying? And she doesn't care if he's married or not married.
No.
No, as long as she gets what she wants, her Botox shots and her shoes and her clothes, and she's also trying to bring about her tour again. When did she ever go on tour? Her husband used to pay clubs to let her play there, sing there. Her husband had to pay the club to let her sing there.
No, you heard that he paid the club to let
Tom paid the bar because that's what they were, like little lounges and stuff.
Yeah.
And he paid them to let Erica perform.
I didn't know that.
So maybe she'll perform at one of these casinos.
Right. But it makes sense.
Miss Parker, I keep
remember.
Go ahead.
Remember the I don't know if you remember the girl that used to be on what was that guy's name in California? He died, the Playboy guy. Okay, remember remember the girl that had the show down at the Vegas hotel, the Bo Peep show?
Yeah,
I think that one was Holly. Yeah, Holly. Okay. Yeah. Well, they're trying to get Erica one of them type shows down there, like Holly.
She'll fit in.
Wow.
She'll fit in.
So if she keeps it up, Bravo will be done with her, and she might be all she has to fall back onto, or the pole. She can go back to the pole.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? Erica would be good at a residency here, and she's is the guy that owns the hotel married?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that he's married, but
yeah, he's married too.
You know, the crazy part about it, and this is my opinion, it could be a little, off the wall, but I think these kind of women make more when they dating a married man because they pay them more. That they pay them more to keep the fuck quiet.
Yeah,
gold diggers. Gold diggers.
I mean, cause you see what Tom left her with, a whole bunch of lawsuits.
Yeah.
This is do you remember when all this started? Because we knew, Sharrell. Remember the little guy that used to come on there with you, the little white guy?
Andrew? Rich Andrew?
Yeah, remember? Remember Andrew told us that Eric and Tom was getting ready to be in a world of mess and that they are getting rid of their assets now and hiding them in different offshore accounts.
He did say that.
He told us. Remember, he told us this was going to happen way before it came down. He predicted all of that, and he was telling us how to go about her and Tom hiding the stuff.
Wow.
I remember that. I remember he gave me a stack
Yep.
of papers, and he was showing how, I don't know, they were trying to hide the plane. He was good. I miss Rich Andrew. Remember that? I remember.
Yeah, he's got his own channel, but he hasn't been on in a while since his mom passed away. He really took it hard, but he still lives in Potomac and everything. But he told us that Tom was going to play crazy and everything. He told us all that.
Oh, wow. He was cool. Yeah, this is a mess. But you know what she's going to do? She's going to find her a new man and walk away from all of it. And you said he's paying her attorney fees?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's just...
She don't make that. She makes money from Bravo, but they don't make a whole lot of money, and they don't get that check until after that reunion is filmed, and then they get that check.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
that's why if they don't show up for the reunion, they lose out for not showing up to the reunion. But Lisa Vanderpump says she didn't care because she had money. She didn't need Bravo money.
Well, thanks for the tea, Toria. You brought in some good scoop. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Peter and this case this morning? Do you believe Tammy or do you believe Peter?
I knew about the case. Michelle knew, but she put it on the Patreon.
Okay.
But we knew about the case, and we knew Peter was going to win because one thing Peter does do is he has cameras in all his clubs. Because he did that mainly for the employees. You know how employees will steal you blind. So he's got cameras everywhere.
Patreon, because she be having the tea over there. But why would the girls say that it happened?
Well, I agree with Perry. She told Tammy that. Tammy, I watched her show for a lot of years. Tammy's got a lot of crazy, wild family members, and she's from Baltimore anyway. So it's a lot. Yeah, she's from Baltimore, and there's a lot of crazy, wild family members she got because she's got some of her family members helping her now since she ain't with Waka no more.
So wait a minute, she didn't go back to Waka.
No.
No, she didn't go back to Waka.
Why? What did he?
I wish they get back together too. I liked them together, but she couldn't put up with his cheating no more.
Yeah.
And that was just plain and simple with that. But she launched her store. She has her store open, and she has her mama and her cousin helping her run the store, and they're characters. They are characters.
The TV show gone too?
No, they still had it last year. I don't know if they're going to bring it back another season, but they showed them the last season that just went off a couple months ago was them, busting up, and that happened last year because we don't see it until almost a year later.
I don't blame her. Waka keeps saying he's sorry and then leaves out the back door the next day. I can't take it anymore either.
Shoot, he might, but he's still really close to her daughter. Yeah, and
he's close to Charlie.
Okay, Miss Burger, I keep cutting you off. Yep. Sound off.
Well, I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get downstairs. I'm doing laundry.
All the tea,
you take care.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That was good tea. Okay,
it was good tea. And then let me tell you, it do make a lot of sense, Sharrell.
Yeah.
Tom Jardy was a big name in Hollywood. And I don't believe Erica going to do near time. She's going to beat all these court cases because she's constantly beating them now.
Yeah.
And if what's his name did say all of this was coming down the line and Tom was going to play crazy, then we all know that Tom's going to get off, Erica's going to get off.
That's just sickening, but now Tom has criminal charges brought against him, so he's really got to cling on to that.
Maybe this could happen. Maybe if she go ahead and land the next big fish, and feel secure that the payment's gonna be there, maybe she can say, hell, you know what? Let me just go and be the freak that I am. Let me go ahead and just throw everything on Tom. That way she can get rid of everything. Yeah, you're right. He did this, and that.
That's what I would do.
Is that? I mean, that it looks like that's what she's.
But in order for her to do that, she got to say she knew about it. So no, she ain't gonna do that.
She's gonna have to say it. She's gonna have to do a deal with the.
There you go. That's the deal. The deal.
She's gonna have to do that deal.
Right.
So she's gonna have to say she knew everything, and she's gonna have to sit and tell everything play by play, in order for her to get off.
She's gonna have to just straight out turn her back on Tom Girardi.
Cop a plea. Let me go, and I'm gonna go ahead and we can go ahead and roast this old bastard.
Yeah. And I would say just throw her off the show, because Arca really never had a storyline. All it was about the money that she had, this, that, and the other. The Arca Jane Brand. Her storylines was never good.
Well, let me ask you this, Miss Parker. Would you do it? Would you throw Tom under the bus if you were Erica?
Child, if they offer me a whole bunch of years, his old ass gonna rot in jail. Because you got to think about it. I'll be in jail for a long time, and his ass will be there for a short time before he probably pass on.
Yeah, so like 6 months. 6 months.
Right. So his ass would have to look. He would just have to man up, and he would have to take that fall. And I would be like, "Can I speak to my husband?" They let me speak to him and say, "Listen, you're the man. You need to take this fall." And when he
look, how many more? You're already 80 something. How much longer do you plan on going on?
How much? That's right. So I mean, they're gonna treat you kind and good in there. Just let me go. Let me be on. And if he disagrees to that, then I'm gonna just turn him straight in. Listen, he did this, he did that. Yeah, that car flip. Yeah, he was drunk and running.
I'm with you.
Look, he was running from stealing stuff from the office. I mean, I will make up every damn thing. He would have to take that dub.
Y'all are messy. I might do the same thing. Mika, sound off. What did you want to sound off today?
Hey, Sharrell. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
I was just wondering about Ralph and Drew. I'm wondering if Ralph was cheating, is he leaving Drew for one of those women with one of those Jezebel spirits?
It sounds like
he does. The one he went to Miami.
He after that assistant.
Was it one of the women with one of those Jezebel spirits that she threw on?
Oh yeah. Right.
No, he want that assistant to give him that massage that she promised him.
No,
remember he got mad about that.
Oh yeah. He never wanted Drew,
and we knew that their marriage was in shambles, but I guess she was trying to save face for the cameras. Yeah. So it's like Juan and Robin.
The difference between Robin relationship and Drew relationship is Drew was trying to make it for the simple fact she was trying to keep her family together and not put those kids through the emotional abuse of having to lose another father figure again. Robin playing in our face and hiding her hands. Okay,
that's what she's doing. I think now we know why he didn't want to adopt her son, because I think he already had his foot halfway out the door.
Isn't that terrible?
He had his foot halfway out the door when he met her. He came in to get on that money because Drew was on the show The Game for a long time. She was a side piece on that.
Really?
Yeah, she was the side piece on that show. She was Derwin's girlfriend. She was Derwin's. She was messing with Derwin on the side. And one of the married girls was his main girl. So he came in, he swooped in at that moment and he married her up to get that money. And then when she got on the line, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get this money too." And then on the side, she was making those songs for those movies that was coming out, Step Up, and I think it was another Cheetah Girls movie.
Wait, hold on. In my opinion, you heard Drew's music before. What did it sound like?
I've heard Drew music before. Let me tell you something. First of all, she's a decent singer. I feel like they keep giving her these like kiddie songs. Like they're not like they're not like adult songs that you would actually play and get jiggy with. It's more like
The wheels
It's
on the
more
bus
like
go round and round.
teenage level songs. You know what I'm saying? Like teenagers would like the the songs and stuff
Like
because
teenage pop.
Hold on,
right.
Perry, what did you just say?
No, she said like I get it, like the Sesame Street shit. Like she's singing that like wheels on the bus go round and round.
But you know what, Ralph, he looked miserable on that show. He looked like he just didn't want Drew, and I would say it week after week. He just looked like he's done with this marriage. I don't care how
Well,
he
let me
tried
tell
to
you
fake it.
Let
something.
me ask
When
you
I
ladies
know
this.
I
Let me ask
lost
you
all
ladies.
respect for him when he said, I should have fed you a Lunchable. Oh, boo-boo, you ain't gonna get on national TV and tell me you should have fed me a Lunchable. I should have fed you out the bottom of the toilet stool, okay?
Let me ask you ladies
You
and Denzel
you
this.
should have gave him toilet water.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you ladies and Denzel this, right? You know, typically when like divorce happen, it's one side that just pursue it. It's really never both sides at the within the same week, right? Do you think? And I'm just looking at the Wendy Williams and Kevin situation, right? You can play the game but so long, but once you cross that line, do you think his cheating could have created another baby?
Okay, Perry, you're being missed.
No,
I mean, you never know. You
Oh,
never know.
I'm
you
only
just
saying
never know the
because
way
you
they
know how you
hide
have that
stuff.
cutoff. Wendy rolled with Kevin cheating ass for a long damn time.
She
Yeah.
did.
15
She
years.
did.
So
She did.
Well, Perry, I wouldn't put it past her because let me tell you something. Drew been putting over his cheating for a while because you remember
Exactly. She didn't
at first it was
say
he
that.
at first he was going to Tampa and not telling her where he was. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was a
then
red
it was
flag.
the mistress, it was the assistant with the strange text messages of let me give you a
Yep.
massage. Then he hid the mistress from her, and then she finally had to come to him and tell him to fire her, and then Kenya had to call him out. So I wouldn't put it past you. But you know
Yeah.
what? Let me tell you, he was being petty and running down there and trying to file for divorce. He thought he was gonna beat her to the punch. But baby, she had her turned on standby. She probably called and said, you go ahead and draw that paperwork. I'm on the way. While he was taking his little precious time, think he was gonna be first. That's why they was hour apart.
Yeah, he didn't want Drew, and I just felt like instead of him sitting there playing, and that's what makes me mad with men. If you know you don't want a woman, if she no longer attracts you, then just sit down, have that talk, and leave. You know,
Exactly.
Just pause right
Exactly.
there.
plain and
But
simple.
I mean, but you just put it all on men though.
No,
What
but
women say.
he's been
No.
showing her for a long time that he didn't want her. And like somebody told me, don't let somebody have to tell you more than once that they don't want you. But I think she was
Right.
Right.
also, like somebody said, because of the sake of the kids and that camera was rolling and she was steady trying to get that Bravo check, which I'm
Right.
not
Right.
mad
I
at.
think she
But,
wanted to keep
but the
him there
thing
for the
is,
Bravo check.
I guess they both hit a wall and it's like, okay, I'm done, you're done. But
Can't do it no
we're
more.
not gonna see it because they've already stopped the filming for
So
Roa
you don't
already.
think
So
But
we're not even gonna see it.
But
I'm
see,
just
the thing is, if the person don't want to be with that person no more, just break up or get a divorce. Do not
Get
cheat
out.
on them. Don't cheat on
Right.
them.
Just
That's
get
some
out.
bullshit.
Yeah, I
Excuse
think
my
that's
language.
it's too late for that part of it.
And the
It's
thing
too late
about it
for
is,
the
we'll never
to
get to
not
see
cheat.
this play out. I'm pissed about that.
Oh no, you'll probably get to see it because let me tell you, they ain't taped the reunion yet neither. So they probably gonna go back and do a little film sesh, get it all on camera. I'm
I
telling
Yeah.
you,
hope
Bravo.
so.
You remember Bravo did the same thing with Robbie. She didn't get married till after the show to rap that they went back and did a film sesh for her. So let me tell you something. Bravo some shady people. They gonna get that on film sesh. They gonna
Yeah.
watch. It's gonna be
You're
on
right.
the end credits.
No,
Hey,
they're
wait a
Yeah.
gonna
minute. You're
talk
right.
about it
They
next
probably
season, but
drove with Drew down to the lawyer's office real quick. They
yeah,
probably.
they're
let
probably
me do
gonna
this.
talk
Let me do
about
this.
it next season, but not this season.
Denzel, you
Probably
sound
at the
off.
reunion a little bit, but
What?
Denzel,
Right.
you sound off next, really quickly, and then I'll get to you, Bonji. Go ahead, Denzel. What did you want to
Okay.
sound off on?
About the Drew thing. Now, what's kind of funny. Well, it's not funny. I was watching some of the clips of the Real Housewives of season 14,
Uh-huh.
and I was reading in the comments. Some people were saying, well, Drew needs to leave. Needs to divorce her husband.
They were going in
You
it.
know, because he's not. Because he's a narcissist or whatever.
Damn.
And to see that news, I think I watched the show and it looked like that he didn't want to be there, And I think, if it's true, yeah, I think she needs to divorce
I
his
didn't know they were.
ass.
I knew they were going in on him, but I didn't know they started calling the boy a damn narcissist.
Yeah,
Damn.
well, I mean, he comes off as a narcissist. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know, I don't like when people cheat on people, because that happened to me before. People have cheated on me before, and that really
Hurts.
pissed me off. And so when this is what people should do. People, if they know they're not gonna be with that person anymore, they need to break up, divorce, and just be done with it. But
Yeah, you
but
can say
to
that
but
to your
to
blue in the face. People aren't going to
yeah,
believe
I know,
because
and yeah, that's true.
unfortunately, men aren't no good. Sorry, Perry.
No, that's
Well,
some
this
bullshit.
is the thing, but this is the thing, Sharrell. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. It's men and women, they be doing it, and the thing is that if they know they're not gonna be, if they know they don't want to be with that person no more, just leave. It pisses me off when people go around and cheat. That pisses me off because I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why you can't just tell the person that you just don't want to be with them no more? Be a real man and be a real woman. Keep it real,
I wonder, have you guys, anybody heard, does Drew have a prenup?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
Oof, well,
You remember
And I
she said she married him for love, and her mama did the counseling for. I think Drew did a lot of listening to her mama because her mama the preacher. But let me tell you something: you have to be careful about listening to family because sometimes family ain't in your conversation and they can't understand what you're going through.
yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
so you got to be careful. I mean, pastor only gonna tell you so much that you got to have some own discernment to know what's going on in your marriage and what you can and can't take. Because him disrespecting her like that all the time in front of her kids, in front of
yeah,
everybody, was disrespectful. The way
it
he talked to
was.
her, sometimes he talked to her like she was a little kid, and
Yeah.
I can't do that. My husband don't. We don't do that. We don't disrespect each other. We don't talk nasty in front of the kids. Like, yeah.
And then Sherelle, we don't know what state they got married in. It could depend on what state they got married in too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which will
that's
And
play
he
a
true.
seems
factor in
like a
their
prenup
divorce.
guy. He seems like I wouldn't marry him without a prenup, and he probably wouldn't sign one. So we probably wouldn't have never
He
got
probably
married.
wouldn't have married her without a prenup neither.
Oh wow,
Hey,
Yeah.
Perry, I
I
don't
don't
Sherelle.
know.
know. No,
Hey,
I'm just
Sherelle.
saying. I don't think so. I
Hey,
think
He
Sherelle.
looks
I
like the
did.
type that be like, I look too good to marry to sign a
Well,
prenup.
Oh
his tech
wow.
company, already ain't doing good. So
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You heard that?
Say what now?
yeah, they was talking about it last season on Raw. They was talking about his company wasn't doing no good.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
see.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hey,
He's
Sherelle. I didn't know Drew was a singer. I didn't know that. The only thing I knew,
nobody knew except for, in my opinion.
yeah, because I heard of Drew before of the game, and she was on That So Raven, and that was the only thing I knew her about.
Bonji, sound off really quickly.
Okay, so here's the thing. What royalties is Radar Online talking about? Are they talking about the $2.50 that come in every month for those two songs? Because
two
that's just
$2.
ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Um, I saw her on the game as well,
Mhm,
and I think she's been in some Lifetime movies or something.
mhm,
Um,
Yeah.
um, but I think, to be honest with you, that man was done a long time ago.
mhm.
And if Drew was true to herself, when he would go to Tampa, deal breaker.
Yeah.
When he refused to adopt her son, huge deal breaker.
You wait.
And
You would
Mhm.
have divorced him because he didn't adopt your
of
child?
course, of course.
Mhm.
Damn, Bonji, you don't play.
And
Go
then
ahead.
Right.
the third thing, you don't want to adopt my son, but you're going to write a book about you being a stepfather to give other stepfathers advice. Give me a break.
Yeah.
She should have
Yeah,
cut.
I
She should
agree.
I
have
see her
cut
point.
that out a long time ago. And what really concerned me and upset me the most was how her mom would see him treat her like that. And
Yeah.
then I love to pray. I fear the Lord. And then they would go and pray about it, and she would then counsel them And then the other thing, I'll say this to end my comments. The other thing is, what was he doing on that computer? They talked about a tech company, but we never saw him do any jobs.
No.
The fake thing was the exercise thing that obviously didn't belong to them, but they were promoting it on Roa. And she has the nerve to tell Sanya Richard Roth, yeah, you should have a baby because it is important for you to honor your husband. Remember that? And the last thing, second to last, I'm now speaking like a preacher. The way it's being reported on how the filings were 1 hour apart, I smell storyline and I smell impulsivity. Where you wake up tomorrow and Drew, to be honest with you, is not maybe the lightest bulb in the pack.
Damn,
So
Bungie.
I wouldn't be surprised if at some point either of them pull the divorce papers back and say we're going to try and work on it.
I just don't see that, Bonji. I think this is real, but I do understand your hesitation. This is Bravo,
right?
They get paid pretty good, so,
and people are willing to play with their families and their marriages to be on TV.
But I also thought Kenya's marriage was fake, and it wasn't. So I'm jaded. I keep blaming everybody for fake storyline because of people like Robin.
But you know what? Sharrell, I'm gonna tell you something. Ralph, he looked like a sneaky ass person. He comes he looked like a sneaky ass person. Yeah, he's a sneaky link. He can't be trusted.
But you know what could happen, Denzel? The way that everybody's saying, Ralph could be broke and he could go after Drew's money because she seems to be
right. Now I want to ask you this, Sharrell, because some people, I don't know, it might be true, I don't know, but some people think that Ralph might be on the down low. I don't know.
So. People keep
I don't know.
Gay.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, we ain't heard no story of him cheating with a male assistant. It's all been female assistants.
Yeah.
It's Atlanta. They say everybody's on the down low in Atlanta.
Yeah, they say that about Atlanta. But Sharrell, all I know is get rid of me and keep G and Peter. I'll tell you that.
Well, look, they might be conning us too because Peter knows what he's doing, and he on Michelle's show said he would come back if they asked him to. I can't trust anybody in reality.
You just ain't trusting nobody.
Okay, no. I mean, you don't know, because like that statement that G gave, he made Peter a bigger part of a Potomac. You rode on my yacht. You hold my child. I gave you $60,000. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
and Perry, don't forget this. Mia will lie about cancer. She definitely will lie about Peter.
Yeah, she's a liar.
I mean,
she's a liar.
And G lies about being with Jacqueline, the BFF. Remember when in the next coming episode when he's asked, so have you had intercourse with the best friend, and he's like, no penetration.
You know what? They him and Mia, it's so many stories about that. Won't they just say it? They all slept together. You know, she comes out with I just looked at her. I wanted to be a gynecologist.
Well, now, if you listen to Jacqueline's sister, she tells a whole nother story, and she got receipts to back it up. I love it.
Wait, I have to go. We have to go on Perry's show. We have to go. Tell me really, really quickly what the sister said. Really quickly.
So the sister said really quick, she said, to be honest, she was like, actually, Mia has to thank her sister for all that she got because they took her in because she was one of those chicks that wanted to stay out in the street. She said her mom and her dad didn't kick her out. She was one of them fast tail girls that didn't want to follow the rules, and they took her in trying to recreate, get her back together. And then Tita also said that as far as her keeping the kids, she was like, I was Jacqueline babysitter first, and then she volunteered to keep the kids, and she said I didn't even charge her like everybody else. She said I was there cooking them dinner and everything, going on trips with them and everything, and that's how they do. They get on TV, and then she said she had to sign a non-disclosure clause because she was gonna be on the show.
that Mia is just low down. That's what you're saying.
Yes. She
Okay,
said
Freddie.
Low
all this
down and a
started
liar.
when Mia put that video out. She said it happened like years ago when Jacqueline was pregnant or something. It was a video that came out before filming of her fighting with her baby daddy. She said that's what started the whole beef. She was like, why would you say that and why would you put it out?
You have to come back because
Sharrell,
I'm cutting into Perry's time. Yeah.
real quick, going back to Erica Jane, allegedly she's dating the man that owns the South Point casino.
I knew
That's
it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh, and Perry.
Allegedly,
South
it's
Point.
the owner of the South Point casino there in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Freddie,
Hot
gonna
ass
need the
mess.
Perry. I'm gonna need you to tell me where you got that crown and wig from, cause baby, you
yeah,
had me
I'm
rolling.
cutting into Perry's time really quickly. I cannot go without Freddie saying something. I love
I know,
Freddie.
right?
Hi, Freddie.
Hey.
Hey, well, I
Sound
love
off
you
really
all.
quickly.
It's been too long. I mean, so with Erica, so that guy, Michael John Gorhan, who owns the South Point Casino, he was actually a friend of Tom Girardi's as well.
Oh,
Now,
Lord. Wow.
rumors that
See, I
there
told
could
you.
be dealings there. So it's not just dating. There is a lot of history between them that's more than just these dating rumors. And then there was also a rumor that was out there that Erica was allegedly hooking up with this married billionaire financer guy called Steve Winnick as well. So yeah, there's a lot's happening there about
no,
her.
hold on, Freddie. I got to do this quickly. That was Tom's friend. Oh my
Yes.
God. Oh my
Wow.
Erica met Michael Gorhan through Tom.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. Freddie, why didn't you come on earlier? Oh
Yeah.
I didn't know you were live. I didn't get the notification, even though I've clicked the notification bell.
Damn.
Oh.
Wow.
He
Anyway,
probably a crook too, you know, because Erica love them damn crooks. This
She
probably the
does.
casino
She
story.
does.
really quickly, Freddie, do you believe the Radar Online article that the girls want Erica gone?
Oh, 100% they want her gone. I mean, we know that Sutton and Garcelle do not like Erica, so that's, I think, an obvious with those two. Crystal, well, we know her feelings on Erica, and she's one of those that just doesn't want to be associated with anything negative whatsoever, so believable. Well, Kyle, she's gonna do whatever keeps her on the show for the longest, and Kyle's one of these types that loves the validation, so I believe she probably wants Erica gone to try and bring someone in.
It's gonna be good. That's
Yeah.
what
Oh,
you're saying.
yes.
It's
Yes.
all right, you guys, I gotta cut it off because we're going straight to Perry's channel.
Okay.
And all that. But
All
Freddie,
right.
I still start texting you when I go on, just checking with you because there's gonna be I'm being told a lot of information leaked through Radar Online. That's what I'm being told.
Yes, I mean that's Bravo's go-to source now. Radar people are who their main people are for using these things. I'm hearing with Beverly Hills though that Andy Cohen could be going the direction of having just 6 housewives this season and having the new people potentially being friends of the show. Is the direction I'm looking at the moment.
Okay, I wish I had more time. Thank you, Freddie, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for calling in.
It's no problem.
We have the best show. I shouldn't say that about my own channel. Thank you, Jennifer, for the super chat and all the support. But we have the best show when it comes to housewives because we have Freddie and then we have people with all the dirt. It's so good.
It was a great show. Great show.
All right. So I'll meet you guys again in a couple of days or as the information starts rolling in. Freddie, I will just send you a DM.
Yeah, you will, Perry. Just send me a DM.
I will, because I didn't know he didn't get the notification.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling in. Take
No
care.
problem.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all have a great night.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, that was such a good show. That was such a good show. Wow. Anyway, thank you, Jennifer, for the super chat. She says, Sharrell, stay true to who you are. Your subs love you. We have your back. Those other crackheads, no, just playing, can kick rocks. Peter is fun, but so cringy and grimy. Colby says, didn't Wendy accuse Mia of sleeping with Peter first? Ooh, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, so thank you. I wanted to thank everyone for the super chat. You don't have to support the channel, but you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. Perry, I apologize. I always go too long. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.